Good morning, traders. This is your DAX daily trade setup. Now, yesterday was an absolute crazy day. So we did get up to close this gap at the top here, and then we basically sold off. Now, what is forming at the moment is this wedge. Okay, now that wedge target, if it does break out, is to come and test these previous breakout levels here, which is a pretty strong support area at the moment. If you look there, you look there. Okay, and that is also roughly the neckline of my cup and handle. So this cup and handle that we see, if I extend that further, we probably have another neckline sitting on top of this previous high here. Okay, cup and handle. Okay, so still a bit of a mixed bag for me. I think this channel, oops, that's not what we want. That's not that. So this channel is still very much what we are trading in at the moment. Okay, so no diversions here on the daily, nothing else really to write home about. Let's just start moving down. Do have this wedge, and we do have a wedge break on the 4 hour. Okay, so again, trend is still up, and I'm looking for an entry long to trade with the trend. A little bit of interest that'll come in at this level where we are right now at 11,387. You've got a tail here, you've got another previous swing high, so this is a fairly interesting area. And you can see there's also a lot of congestion here in the past as well. Okay, so that is the area that I'm paying attention to at the moment. So that would give me some confidence that we are moving to the upside. Only concern I have is that we do have this little breakout here. Okay, but what often happens is we could just get into a channel. Okay, so let's just move down to the hour, delete the noise. And as you can see yesterday, there was so much going on. Pretty volatile day, nothing really going on, and for all intents and purposes, a range day. So if I do that, you'll see what I mean. So we're in a little bit of a channel. Okay, so we obviously need to break this channel up or down. I'd prefer up. That'll go with the trend, and that will give us an entry long. That we'll have to wait and see. Just on the weekly, I just want to put this weekly 200 EMA in, just there, and let's come back to the hour. Okay, so we may squirt down to come and test this 200 EMA on the weekly again. Okay, the question is whether we're going to close above it this week or below it. If we close below it, then I reckon we're going to move to the downside. Okay, if we can stay above it, then I think we're going to have a fairly good probability of a bit of a rally next week. So, kind of in two minds at the moment. I do think we've got potential for a long brewing, and let's just leave that 200 EMA in. We could come off the level that we're on, but also just bear in mind, if you look at this level here, there's the pin bar, and this is a flat bottom triangle forming. So 50-50 for me at the moment. We could move to the downside, and if we do move to the downside, we'll probably bounce off 12,350, and then it's a question of whether we get back up above these highs, or if we just bounce off this 11,396. Okay, trade war talks are happening right now, and the deadline is looming, so they are frantically trying to come to solutions. So hopefully they do come to a solution that'll drive the market up. If they can't come to a solution, then you can expect a pretty big fall coming. Most of these gains are going to be erased. Okay, so I think my advice to you today is just wait and see what happens. If you do break below this level here of 11,396, then the short is on, and you need to just look to the left to pick up your levels. Okay, probably going to be worthwhile trading a very low time frame and just take it from there. As you can see on the 12-minute, there was no direction here. No direction at all. Okay, so that's kind of the way that I see it at the moment. If you do, where are we at the moment? Let's just double check. DAX futures is trading flat. Okay, 11,407. It's slightly down from the close. But anyway, so if you do stay below the alligator on the 12-minute now today, and we move to the downside, then I would expect us pretty much to pick up on one of these levels. You also got a 200 moving average here on the 12 as well. So I'm kind of in two minds of whether I even want to bother looking for a position here at the moment or wait it out. So anyway, I think you do have some. You can't really trade that breakout. It is below the alligator, so it's not a valid long signal. This is an area where you can see buyers stepping in, but I still think for as long as this trend line here holds, let's tidy it up. So for as long as this trend line holds, this is looking like a flat bottom triangle. Okay, so in other words, what I'm saying is you're going to need a break above this fractal level here in order to be convinced of a long. Okay, and that is 11,435. Okay, so that's kind of the two levels that I'm looking at the moment. We do get below 11,396. We expect downside, and that downside is pretty much the height of this, which will be 65-point moves to the downside. Okay, if we get above 11,434, then you can expect us to get a move to the upside. But at this stage, I think this is consolidation and nothing really exciting happening at the moment, especially not with that pattern there on the hour. So yeah, so I think for me, it's wait and see. I'd rather trade with the trend, and my trend comes off the 4-hour. So I'd like to see a deeper pullback before I get into this and trade to the upside. Anyway, that's my view for today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.